Hi everyone, my name's Rosé. Since it's my first video actually showing my face, I thought I'd start off by just introducing myself. So I am a Wisconsinite, born and raised. I grew up in the capital area, which is Madison. Moved around a lot, so I believe I was in kindergarten when I moved to Monona, which is right next to Madison. And went to elementary school there, and I actually grew up around Hispanics, so I was bilingual for a few years, and I mean now like I can still understand Spanish, but not so good at the speaking part anymore. I am learning Spanish again though, and I grew up while I was in Monona, I did swim team there. I've been swimming since I was 3 to now, so it's been a while. I'd say I'm a pretty good swimmer. I growing up around Hispanics was great. My birthday parties were always a blast. They would always dress me up in a big old princess dress and in a big piñata. And I remember, I think it was my 3rd birthday party. I ate so much candy, I literally turned green and threw up everywhere. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing sports like throughout my whole life, but especially when I was younger. Like I did Girls on the Run for a few years. Loved Girls on the Run, it was really fun. And of course I did swim team, and I also did soccer, and I did basketball. And I'm trying to think what else I did. I think that's all sports I did when I was in elementary school. And so then I moved again in 4th grade. Going into 5th grade, I moved to Stevens Point, and I lived there for 3 years. There I did basketball, volleyball, soccer, commercial soccer. Commercial soccer was actually kind of interesting because we were all the soccer teams were advertised through whatever company, so we literally, our jerseys had like company logos on them, which is pretty interesting. They didn't really like teach us soccer, like you kind of already had to know how to play soccer, so luckily I did, and I did okay. I was defense, wasn't too good on the offense per se, just because my soccer skills weren't there back then. I still did swim team in Stevens Point as well, and I did kind of fall off a little bit, and then once I moved again to I moved back to Madison, I went to Cherokee Middle School for a year. That's when COVID happened, so I didn't finish the year. So I actually only had one and 7, 8 months, a year and 7 to 8 months of middle school, and then it was right to high school, which I did move again to the town I'm living in right now, and I went to high school all 4 years and moved, luckily. And yeah, and I did swim team in high school again, which was pretty fun, and I also picked up hockey because why not? I really like ice skating. I am a winter baby, so I really do enjoy the snow and sledding and that whole thing. And I really did like playing hockey though. Like that was definitely like one of my favorite sports I did. That and soccer. I also did volleyball, soccer, and powerlifting. I really enjoy powerlifting. Like I've been working out for years, since sophomore year, so I've been working out a few years now. Really enjoy weightlifting. That's definitely one of my favorite things to do. And I'm also grew up playing instruments. So my first instrument I learned how to play was the piano. Still can play it. Definitely been leveling up my skills since I was a kid. And but yeah, it's like one of my favorite instruments to play. I also picked up violin. I started playing violin in the 4th grade. And I also learned how to play the clarinet as well in the 5th grade. And I also picked up a lot of instruments in high school. I learned how to play the oboe, the bari sax, in my band class. And I was in jazz band, which was a club, and that's where I played the bari sax. I really like playing the bari sax, but switching from the oboe to the bari sax was like crazy, because the oboe, you have to have a really tight embouchure, so like your lips are like that the entire time you're playing the oboe. And with the bari sax, it's so relaxed, like even more relaxed than the clarinet. And so it was easy to switch from the bari sax to the oboe, but not from the oboe to the bari sax, because my embouchure was always so tight. But eventually I got used to it, and just like you have to have a very relaxed embouchure when you want to play the low notes, and then a tight embouchure when you play the high notes, which a lot of the fingerings from the oboe to the bari sax were the same. So it was really good. It was a good instrument to flip-flop from, because I could practice both fingerings on both instruments, which is great. I also grew up playing the guitar. I started playing guitar when I was in 4th grade, and the ukulele as well. I am still playing the guitar, electric guitar. I started on acoustic, and I switched to electric. And I have been kind of teaching myself that. And I also have been started to play the drum set, which is great. I really like the drum set. I played the snare drum in middle school, and that was really fun. I like percussion. If I had the option, I would have learned how to play like every instrument in the band. I'm not gonna lie, like everything. But band teachers wouldn't let me do that though, which is okay. So I've been kind of just learning everything on my own now, because why not? But yeah, I really enjoy doing my hobbies. I really like reading. I like going to the library, and I love learning. Like, again, I've been learning Spanish, and I've been learning Portuguese as well, because I love the whole Brazilian culture. That's great. Like, I had growing up, I had like a second mom. She was my friend's mom. She was Brazilian, and she's kind of the reason why I started learning Portuguese and why I fell in love with the language and the culture. And I really do I love learning Portuguese, I'm not gonna lie. It's just a very, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just really fun for me. I enjoy learning other cultures, period, not just Brazil. I love learning like Asian cultures, especially because their skincare is best to leave. Like, yeah, literally. Like, there's this rice mask. You use rice and some honey. Yeah, that shit really just like, I mean, you can see the results yourself. But yeah, I really do enjoy doing skincare, and I enjoy going to the salon and getting my nails done. Got some French tips, period. I did get them shorter. I usually get them pretty long, but I do way too much to have long nails. Like, I'll eventually get long nails again when I have someone to like help me out picking stuff up and doing stuff, period, because long nails, they're pretty hard to grab stuff and do stuff sometimes. I mean, I can work out with long nails easily. I can grab onto the bar like same way and stuff like that, so it doesn't get in the way of me working out or anything like that. But yeah, I've been pretty active like my entire life, pretty much. Been pretty fit, pretty physically fit, and now I'm at where I'm at my fitness journey is I'm working on building muscle, so I'm eating like more protein, which, not gonna lie, sometimes I like don't wake up early, and I've been going to the gym a little later, and I like saving my protein intake after the gym. So sometimes like I'll get home and it's like 8 o'clock, and then I'll make 180 grams of protein and then eat it. It's a workout. It's literally a workout to eat 180 grams of protein. I snatched my jawline from all that chewing. It literally took me 2 hours. It would take me 2 hours to eat 180 grams of protein. Crazy. But it's so worth it though. It's worth it. Because we love being strong. I'm really at the gym for like 3.5 hours a day, which is crazy. I also been showering a lot longer for whatever reason. Like, I've been taking like hour and a half long showers. I don't know why. I don't know, like, what am I doing in the shower that's taking an hour and a half? That's crazy though. But at least I come out nice and clean and I smell good, so I guess it's worth it at the end of the day. But yeah, I do enjoy like body care, so I love doing like scrubs and exfoliating my skin and evening out my skin tone and stuff like that. And I do enjoy doing my hair very much. I like to braid it and stuff like that and take care of it really well. I'm definitely a homebody because, girl, I am going to the gym, I'm going to the library, I'm going to work, and then I'm coming home. Yeah. But yeah, and so I do a lot of hobbies because I'm at home a lot. And recently I've been practicing jujitsu, and I've been like belly dancing and doing all types of different cultural dances, which have been really fun. I really like doing stuff like that. And yoga. I've been really into yoga recently and meditating, and do it, okay? Like, just sitting there and being still with intention and just sitting with your thoughts and just kind of thinking through your life basically and like where it's going is like really good and therapeutic. But yeah, and yoga, like so again, I'm pretty like into the whole body and face care, so I do study the anatomy and stuff like that, and I've been getting into or learning our lymph nodes and like the kind of where they trail into the body, and yoga helps kind of like bring all of that fluid down, you know, because sometimes I wake up a little puffy, so I do massage my face and stuff like that, and yoga helps kind of really just get that fluid down, you know. It's actually kind of interesting. So the way your lymph nodes work, so they start, this is your left side, starts from the left side and goes up into your face, and then it comes down here and it stops here, and then on the right side it goes up here and then it goes all the way down to your like private part area. This is really interesting. But yeah, I love going on runs. I just like, I go on runs kind of randomly sometimes. I like to start my day off with a run, and enjoy the morning sun, if I actually get up, that is. But yeah, and I really like my fruits and veggies. I don't like eating out. I don't like fast food, except when I'm on period. When I'm on my period is a different story, because I can handle the fast foods, you know. But when I'm not though, I'm always eating my fruits and veggies and lean protein, best believe, because it's good for you and it makes me feel good. And I've been really obsessed with like oatmeal. Like I make my own oatmeal in the morning, and it just gives me a lot of energy to go to the gym and stuff like that. So definitely recommend. I'm not talking about that little packaged stuff where it's like strawberries and bananas, and then you gotta put it in the bowl, put in some water, put it in the microwave for a minute. No, I'm talking about like actual oats, stuff that's actually good for ya. But yeah, it's so good though. Like I'll put a little bit of milk, put a little bit of whey protein, put some fruit in it, put some peanut butter in it, some cinnamon as well. It's really good. Definitely recommend. But yeah, I personally, when it comes to like kind of getting ready in the morning and stuff like that, I know a lot of women like to put on makeup, and absolutely no shame or hate at all to the women that do their makeup in the morning. If you love doing it and you feel good doing it, keep doing it, babes. Best believe, keep doing it. I personally, I don't like wearing makeup, only because I don't like the feeling of stuff on my face, because I will just wipe it off unconsciously. I would just wipe it off. I can handle lashes and some lip gloss, maybe a little bit of blush, that's about it. But I usually don't really. Like right now, I don't have anything on my face. But yeah. And, so I've moved around a lot, throughout Wisconsin, and so I grew up in a big city, obviously, because the capital is pretty big, and so I went to the big city to, it's like, Cedars Point isn't really a small town per se. I say it's like a medium town, but it was definitely a big adjustment, coming from an area of well-diverse people to more of a white area was definitely a big change. But the people in Cedars Point they're cultured white people though, so I never got any like hate or I never not dealt with any like racial issues being like one and two other people like that are black. And like when I went to elementary and middle school in Cedars Point, like in middle school there was like, including me, there's 3 like black people, and we're all mixed, so yeah. And the other person was my younger sister. But in middle school there was I think there was like 3 again. Yeah, there was like 3. Including me, it was 3, I believe. It's definitely becoming more diverse up there though, for sure. A lot of people up there do adopt, like, a lot of white families do adopt like black children, like ethnic children, so that's pretty common up there. A lot of people thought I was adopted, not because my mom is white, but because it's like very common. And it's funny, so I have naturally curly hair. It's like 3B, 3C, and a lot of people thought I curled my hair every day before school. Like, no, it's natural. And the only reason why they couldn't tell is because Stevens Point, it's basically Canada 2.0. Like, it's snowy, there is so much sun, and we were inside a lot. So obviously I'm mixed, and not getting a lot of sunlight, I look kind of white. Yeah, and I literally look like a white girl, not gonna lie. And then I moved back to Madison, and then I got my color back. I do also kind of look Hispanic as well. A lot of people, I mean, I did grow up around Hispanics, so it is kind of weird to say I'm not Hispanic, but I'm not though. But a lot of people do think I am Hispanic because of my hair and my skin tone, but no, I'm just mixed. But yeah, and then I moved to a smaller town after Stevens Point, back to Madison, to the small town I live in now. I did deal with some racial issues here, but like I've literally watched this town go from hillbilly hicks racist rednecks to cultured white people. Like, it was crazy. Like, my high school literally had like race wars, because it was the grade after me, like, so sophomore year is when like all the black kids and Hispanics and Latinos and Latin Americans came to the school, and that was like just a whole fucking thing. And not gonna lie, the administration team was not the best at handling that stuff. Like, there were fights and stuff like that, like race wars, which is crazy to witness, because like, I mean, they were messy. Like, teachers were getting pulled into it and getting knocked around. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. But yeah, I do like my little small town, not gonna lie. Like, and you know, there's some good people here. I mean, it has its faults, but it's safe. You know, it's safe. I can go walk outside and not really need to carry anything with me, you know. Kind of just hang out, be out past whatever, and be good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pretty low key. Don't really hear. You literally, like, it's always quiet at night, which is nice. Cause in Madison, you get used to hearing police sirens like every night, or it's like, oh, it becomes like a thing you just fall asleep to. But yeah, I really like cats. I really like animals, period. But I am a cat person. I mean, I do have a dog. I do love my dog. So I have a family dog and a family cat, and then I did get myself my own cat, and he's a Maine Coon mix, so he literally looks like a regular cat, but is huge. He's big and fluffy and orange. Yeah, I literally love him. He's a beautiful cat, honestly. He is a bit of like an indoor-outdoor cat. Like, he's actually pretty interesting. So we got our family cat first, and then we got our dog, and so our cat raised our dog, and so Cooper, which is the dog, is like a dog cat. Not gonna lie, like he'll bunch up like a cat, and he'll lick his paws and just do a bunch of, I mean, he's stood on the table before, because our cats sometimes like to sit on the table. But Cooper's all dog, you know, and so we got Cheddar, and Cooper and Cheddar is my cat, the big fluffy orange cat. They get along really well. Like, Cheddar is a cat dog, so he'll like shake his fur out like a dog, and he likes going outside. really likes going outside. And he'll play around like a dog too. He actually wags his tail when he's happy, which is pretty. It's really cute. Cause you can tell he's smiling, and then he wags his little tail. It's adorable. And but yeah, I mean, my cat and my dog have gone hunting before in the backyard, which is crazy. But I mean, that's just an animal thing though. So, but yeah, and I really like hibiscus tea. I really like drinking tea, but specifically hibiscus, and honestly green tea, ginger, and turmeric tea. Guess they're really good for you, but like hibiscus tea, that's like drinking juice for me. Like, I really like hibiscus tea. But yeah, trying to think what else. But yeah, I really think that's all to know about me. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I promise there are gonna be more videos coming up. I'll be more consistent than what I have been. But yeah, I really did enjoy talking to you guys, and I hope you guys come and join me for the next video. Hope you guys have a nice night, nice afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Love you guys. Bye.